It's Ashley from US 1035, and you hear me on the air all the time. I'm very much so an advocate for our mental health. I do in our 12 o'clock hour, Alan. I tell everybody, I'm like, let's get up and stretch. If you're listening right now, let's take our stretch break, refill our water bottles. But this is just an extension and one that we are so honored to get to have the platform of speaking to you and Central Florida Behavioral Health Network. So Happy New Year.
Hey, thanks for having me back, Ashley. And I hope that everyone's having a great start to the new year. And I just want to talk about a few things about underage alcohol use. It's always just important to talk to your kids, about that. These conversations don't have to be complicated. You can make time for them, work them into your daily routine, and just be clear about 2 points when you're having these conversations. The first, obviously, that you just don't approve of the alcohol use at underage, and then second, I just explain why it's so important to avoid alcohol and other drugs, and just clear, honest, transparent conversations really do make a difference.
Which those sometimes can be intimidating because parents
Absolutely.
sometimes think, I don't know the appropriate way to attack this conversation or where to even
Absolutely.
start it.
Yep.
But ripping off the
Yep.
Band-Aid sometimes is really the hardest part. So
Yep.
tell us
Yep.
more about what's going on in the coming month.
So we have some great opportunities coming up, in the coming months that help families start conversations about alcohol and drug use. And with Valentine's Day approaching, it's a perfect time to show the love and who's closest to our heart, but our kids. Healthy habits are essential for a healthy life, and this is a great moment to talk with your youth about making good decisions when it comes to alcohol and other drugs, decisions that help keep their bodies and minds healthy.
And I mean, you hit the nail on the head because we talked about this a little bit before the holidays, and it's really just, again, going back to the
Yeah,
conversation, clear and healthy
yeah,
communication. So thank you for sharing
absolutely.
some of those tips because that's what
Yeah.
it's about. It's just this little tidbits.
That's
They're
it. Just little
quick.
things. Right. Yep.
And do you have
Yep.
anything special to help our families have the conversation?
Yeah, we do. So Central Florida, we encourage families to start with our fact sheet. It's called the Five Conversations Goals, and to review like why small conversations make a big difference. And these resources help make conversations easier and more effective. And I know sometimes it's hard to come up with these on your own, so you can download this at cfbhn.org and think about when you can open these important conversations with your children.
Highly recommend you checking that page out because
Yeah.
sometimes all we need is those pointers to help us start the
Yeah.
conversation. And any
No,
last word?
it's a new website too. Brand new website up there too. So yeah, check
Ooh,
it out. Yeah,
everybody. Yes.
yeah,
And there's so many
yeah.
resources too. I
There
know we're
are.
talking about talking to our kids, but there are so many resources. And
Yeah.
are there any last words for our families, Alan?
Plan to have these conversations early and often. Sometimes kids don't get it the first time, so you might have to say it a few times. And then, cfbhn.org to access the tools and materials you need to get prepared. And remember, we're in it to win it with you. Our goal is to help ensure every child grows up healthy, happy, and successful.
Well, Alan, as always, thank you so much for the time. I'm going to repeat the website one more time, cfbhn.org. And this will help you have those conversations with your kids that you're just not so sure how to start sometimes. Thank you, Alan.
That's it. Thanks, Ashley.
Perfect.
Cool.
Do you have
Here we
five
go.
more of these?
Yes, I do have five more of these. Yeah, I do. Yes, I do.
Well,
You
I
know.
appreciate it very much. And will we be seeing you this year for any of events?
I think we're invited out to the Children of Gasparilla Parade.
Awesome. Perfect.
Yep, yep. So doing
That's a good
that.
one to be a part of for sure.
Yeah, yeah. We've been a part of that the last few years. You guys have invited us out all the time. So yeah, happy to
Yeah.
be a part.
All right. Well, hey, don't ever hesitate if there's anything that you hear about going on. Seriously.
Cool. Okay,
We
we'll do.
appreciate it. All
All
right.
right. Thanks. All
Bye,
right. Bye.
Alan.
Um,